Is today gonna be the day? That's my question. Like, there is absolutely no reason that today isn't the day. I'd say that almost all the ingredients are there.
Doors opening. Please move forward to alight on the track.
I think it's literally been since June this year that I've been asking myself the same question. Will today be the day? Since June. Welcome to Horsham then, where we will be finding out whether today is the day. I really hope so, man. It would be cool if it is. So the other day, I was doing some financial admin, and I realised the last time I made over £100 in a day of busking, just busking, was June, July, August, September, October. What? Now maybe that doesn't sound too shocking to you, but what really got me is I looked at my financial sheets from last year, and this time last year, I was making over 3 figures every time I came out. It was very rare that I wasn't. So, I wonder why. Let's discuss that. And let's see if today is the day that that changes. Now, I've been speaking to my various busker friends, and it seems this isn't just me. It kind of seems unanimous that overall donations have decreased a little over the past 5 or 6 months. Now, it isn't particularly worrying for me because I've had a lot more gigs and events this year than I did last year. So in terms of an amount I make, not much has changed. If anything, I make a bit more now. But that's not why I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about, have I become complacent? Is there something I can do to not just increase donations, but increase the overall busk? Let's see, shall we? Will today be the day?
I got my first real 6 string, put it on the 5 and I played it till my fingers black. It was the summer of '69.
Like, besides obvious things like change up the set list, go to different places, go to different spots. I mean, I made a whole video on how to increase your donations, right?
Should've known we never get far. Oh, what we look like now. We thought that it would last forever. Oh, and if I had the choice, you should know I would love to be there. Those are the best days of my life.
I was speaking to my friend Samuel Ashton, absolute legend, fellow musician and also busker. And he was telling me he went to the Edinburgh Fringe this year, and he told me that the level of busking there is like a whole new world. And that the total donations that those buskers pull in, he said some of them are getting up to 500 in 1 hour.
Forever. Oh, and then you held my hand. Well, I knew that it was now or never. Those were the best days of my life. Oh yeah.
Just goes to show you, there's levels to this. There's levels to this game.
In the summer of '69, yeah.
Thank you.
If I could have every bad drink, nightmares that give you a fright. If they came to me, so you always slept easy, then baby I would be through the night.
Now I'm sure these other buskers aren't pulling in 500 quid on like Horsham High Street. I'm sure that's more like Edinburgh Fringe kind of vibes. But the point he made was that there are levels to this game, right? There are things you can do to up the quality of your busk.
Hello.
It got me thinking, like, what are those things?
And I know, yeah, I struggle to show it to you. If I could have all the dull colours, the greys and the darks and the light, if that meant your canvas looked like a rainbow, then baby I would be black and white.
Samuel pointed out a couple of things. He said all the buskers that were doing really well had a percussive element, so they were either beatboxing and looping it, or they were doing some kind of like stomp box. He also said they had like sort of big PAs, and then the third thing he said is they would always be circle shows, like they'd interact with the audience a lot. They'd make it a real performance, so that's worth noting, I think.
I know, yet I struggle to show it to you. And I know, yes I know, but using words is too tough when I'm trying to find a way that tells you I love you enough.
Today I'm just trying to all out perform as much as I can. That's what I think will make the difference anyway. And it's going well. Seems to be working.
If I could only make you aware, I don't even know where to start. The dreams of the sunshine are all full of color. None of the words you're not. And I know.
Oh, don't get me wrong, I'm not going to start doing a big circle show public interaction in the middle of Horsham High Street. I think there's a time and setting for those kind of performances, but I can definitely give a bit more of me. I went to the O2 the other day to see Luke Combs, the country singer. He was obviously rad, had an incredible band. But what really took me is, to start with, there was these three just acoustic singers, just vocals and a guitar. And like, just vocals and a guitar, them performing their heart out, like captivated me. And I thought, like, if they can do that at the O2 and they can captivate an audience, then I can try harder in the street. I can perform more. I can perform as if I'm them at the O2. I think it's going very well. Today actually could be the day. That all said though, I'm kind of interested in the idea of percussion. What do you reckon? Percussion? ARP with percussion? Any of you lot percussionists that want to join me? We could do some like busks where we're not just on like the high street. We could try and set up some circle shows. Maybe I'll do that anyway. Just thoughts. The point is, there are levels to this game. And maybe, it's time to level up a little bit.
There's a monster inside. turn around, yeah. Life's a game, but nobody knows how to play it. Save it.
You know what? I reckon I might have done it.
So many shops there.
I reckon I might have done it. We've been going for 3 hours, 40 minutes, and I reckon I've done it. So I'm going to count my cash up now. Because I really need to go to the toilet as well. Busker life, man. Busker life.
Now I'm 2 steps from the crossroads saying, how don't you reach ready to go now? Slow down. There's a monster inside my head, says go back, turn around. Men say all they want about it, it doesn't mean I don't doubt it sometimes. Where do we go from it? Where do I go from? 2 steps from the crossroad. 2 steps from the crossroad.
I know the question you're going to ask. I already know. I know the question. Was today the day? I am so stoked to tell you that it was. Today was the day. Dang! £117.73. Oh, since June. Dang. So why? Why did that happen today? Let me get to the train station and we'll talk about it. We'll have a post-busk analysis. So why was today the day? Let's unpack it a little bit, shall we? I don't think it has any particular reason. I mean, all the ingredients were there, right? It's a beautiful sunny day. It's the first sunny day we've had in a while. The school holidays have also just started here in the UK. And I think that like people tend to let their hair down a bit. People have less stress. They have more time to focus on what's going on in their surroundings. It's the end of the month, so that's payday for a lot of people. So people aren't so short on money. I'm in Horsham, and Horsham is always, for me, quite a good spot. I was also the only busker in town. All those ingredients were there, but they're always there. I mean, other than the school holidays, most of the time it's a nice sunny day. You know, I've done lots of busks at the end of the month where I haven't done so well. The second thing today, I made the intention was to get 3 figures, right? Like, today is the day. I reiterated that to the universe several times, so that could have something to do with it. And then the third thing is, I think I'm just really feeling inspired. I'm inspired by the conversation with Samuel Ashton about the buskers in the Edinburgh Fringe, and I'm inspired by what I saw at the O2. Like those dudes that supported Luke Combs, that stood on stage at the O2 Arena. I don't know, musically I didn't feel like they were any worse or better than I am, and it just made me think like, I can do that. So dang man, I'm gonna do everything in my power to make it happen. And that includes perform my heart out as if I'm actually at the O2 when I'm busking. Right, it was June. That was the last time that I did 3 figures. The last time I did 3 figures twice in a row. Dang, that's probably last year. Dang, it's probably like Christmas time. Feels like a while ago anyway. But could this be the turning point? Can we make 3 figures happen again tomorrow? There's only one way to find out, my friends. I'll see you tomorrow. Well, I guess, is today the day again? To have 3 figures 2 days in a row, to start a 3-figure streak. I guess with all these things, especially busking, expect the unexpected.
think I'll also use today to give you some updates on all things ARP. And maybe we can create a little discussion. Maybe we can discuss some ideas with each other. Help inspire each other. Us musicians, us buskers, us creative thinkers.
Well, I wouldn't say that the ingredients of today is as favourable as yesterday. Firstly, it's Monday today, so that could play an effect. But also, and mainly, the weather's looking a little temperamental. But you never know. These things seem to matter little when busking. Anything can happen still. As long as it doesn't start raining, I think we're going to be all right. Welcome to Worthing then. I've had some very successful times here in Worthing. Not for a while though. In fact, there was one day where I had like one of the best days I've ever had here. I think it was like last September maybe? September 22. It was like a random weekday. It wasn't any kind of significant day. It wasn't the summertime. It was like autumn, I think. Weather wasn't particularly good. As far as ingredients, it was pretty average. We just happened to set up exactly as this like bus of tourists came in. Like a literal coach, they dropped them off. And it was these students from the Czech Republic, I think, or Czechia, whatever that country's called now. And they loved me. And I'd been playing like, I think I'd played one song and then they arrived. And I had a full-on crowd. But it turned into a full-on gig. It went from mild street busk to like full-on concert. And they were rad. They sang all the words to the songs they knew. They kept giving me donations and notes too. 10s, 20s, 5s. Some of them were giving me flowers. It was bonkers, man. After playing just 7 songs, they all left because they had to go somewhere. I decided to count the money because my sort of case was overflowing, right? I'd made £120 in just 7 songs. Madness. I can't say it's happened since, but as I said earlier, expect the unexpected. Okay, no word of a lie, I've played 5 songs. 5 songs. That's 5 songs. Worthing. What the hell?
To listen to me whine about nothing and everything. Go like, whoa. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps sounding up, and I think I'm breaking up. Am I just paranoid? Yeah, yeah.
Considering yesterday I went all out, I seem to be feeling alright in terms of energy. The thing with going all out arena performance is it takes like twice the energy as it would normally. But it seems to be working, man. I'm enjoying it.
Places to go, places to find peace and quiet. You can live in a van, take a flight out, escape the riot. When you fall in line, instead of taking the time, you'll be spending your savings or writing your bucket list. Where did I go? When breath becomes air, this is going to hurt, you know. You're a millionaire. Reaching a number of times you say that it's for real. Yeah, you're really going to go. Yeah, when the ride back is still riding your bucket list.
One thing that's super important to remember is if you show up to a place that looks a bit sorrowful, looks a bit dreary, looks a bit down, you as the busker have the chance to change that. Like, music can change the energy of a place, but it's down to you to make that happen. Like, you have to be the smiley one, you have to put the energy forward, be the person that lifts the place up, because you can. You've got the power to produce an energy through music. It's going well. I'm enjoying myself.
Any places to go, I'll be spending all my time living out my bucket list. Thank you so much.
I'll be
Tell us where you're from, what you want to become, every city that you're okay. Where did you go to school? Right after your cool. Yeah, you're the kid the whole day.
I think the energetic performance is starting to take its toll on me. Singing my heart out as hard as I can, giving it everything. To Worthing High Street. Oh well, death by busking wouldn't be a bad way to go. Probably be good PR. In all seriousness, it's going all right. Slow down a little bit. You know, what can you do? I think one thing we've got to remember as buskers is that we can't control what people do in return for our energy. All we can do is give it, and that's fine.
We will check you out, we'll put you down when you think that you're special.
I don't reckon we've done as well as yesterday, but you know, that could change. Expect the unexpected.
Now I won't waste my time feeling it. 'Cause I don't think contrast is I see. No, it's not I see. No, it's not I see. No, it's not I see.
Well, was today the day again? No. I'm afraid to say that the 2-day streak didn't happen. Dang, it's all good though. I'm all right about it. The thing is like, as we've discussed in this video, there are definitely ways to up the busking game even more so than what I'm already doing. But it's kind of like, the question is why? What is it that I'm trying to accomplish here? And for me, that's a question I don't really know the answer to, other than the fact that I am just trying to sustain a career as a musician / YouTuber. Like, that's all this is. It's like, how do I make this sustainable with plenty of longevity? I definitely want to lean more into creativity in terms of, you know, releasing the songs like I released To the Beach, and I'm going to release another song very soon. Stay tuned, stay tuned. And I definitely want to start playing some gigs, some actual shows. Get me to the O2 Arena, baby. So you know, does that involve leaning into busking even more? I don't know. I'm sort of just waiting for a sign, you know, waiting for a signal, and I'll follow it if it comes up. Let me know what you think. What do you think? What are you doing to level up your busking game? Or are you just simply doing it for the pure joy? Because it does bring you joy. That is one thing. It's amazing to turn up to a place like Worthing today and see it look a bit sorrowful, and then just play songs in a way that lights people up and you watch them smile and sing along, and you know, it's an incredible feeling. The power of music, man. Right, let's get to the train station and I'll give you some updates. Okay, so update. So first things first, new song coming out very soon. My plan was to get this next song out to you in October, but unfortunately there was some logistical issues with filming the music video, so I hope you don't mind. It's going to be a couple of weeks later than planned, but within the next week, 2 weeks, there's going to be a new song out by August Radio Project. If you're a Patreon member, then you're going to hear it first. If you feel like signing up, link below. Second piece of news is that I have booked some time, set some time aside, let's say, for some more adventure videos. I am going to be going up to the north of England for some busking and possibly taking a train, ferry or plane across the sea. That's all happening in November, hopefully. Obviously the weather is a factor, and so is my health, so we'll see, but the plans aren't completely concrete, but they're there. Let's just say that. It's been a hot minute since I did an adventure video as well. I think we're overdue one, aren't we? I'm excited, man. This is life. This is what I do, and I'm forever grateful for it. Thank you to all you lot, because you know, you're part of the reason this is happening. If you enjoy this video, then press like, subscribe if you're new. If you're a true fan, turn the notifications on. If you have some spare money every month, then feel free to sign up to Patreon. There's exclusive videos on there, guitar tutorials and behind the songs. You'll also get early access to the music I'm releasing. There's 3 tracks to come this year. Exciting time. I'm August Radio Project. I make videos that come out every Monday. In the meantime, you can watch one that comes on the screen or go and check out many others that are on the channel. Shout out to you for being here, for making it this far. Peace, love, happiness. See you in the next one.